Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Aerial video shows a proposed sex offender facility with clear views into neighboring yards, while one resident says concerns are becoming impossible to ignore.
Also ahead, a NFL history maker visits Yakima. Her powerful message about allowing kids to dream, even ones people laugh at.
Also ahead, a fraudulent website uses images from a local Christian thrift shop. The warning signs customers need to know before shopping online.
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin, more fog and gloom, and unfortunately another day of that, but big changes headed your way this weekend. It's a super weekend. I'll have that forecast coming up. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Great to have you with us here on this Friday. I'm Wendy Redman.
Hi, everybody. I'm Austin Reed. Before we get to Super Bowl coverage, we're going to start with something else.
Yes, I love the story. We begin tonight with Jennifer King, the first black female coach in NFL history.
You know, she was the keynote speaker at the Yakima Rotary Club's Black History Month event yesterday. Our very own Jake Gable was there and has the highlights for us.
Breaking into the NFL in 2018 with the Carolina Panthers, Jennifer King made NFL history, becoming the first black woman to coach in the NFL.
My younger self would have never imagined, even though I was working in football, much less the NFL.
King spoke at the Yakima Rotary Club about her journey.
When you become Black History, which is insane to me, I didn't start this to do that, but it's pretty special. And, my message is simple, to prepare, dream. When you get those opportunities, you got to be ready to knock them out of the park. But, I think that's the main thing is allow kids to dream, and dreams that people laugh at. I think it's so important to have those.
This was the 18th annual Yakima Rotary Club Black History Month event. Rotary Club President Sherry Bissell expressed how diversity is an important part of not only the Rotary Club, but Yakima as well.
Share her with the community and allow the community to get to know her as well and hear her wonderful story.
After interning with the Panthers, King was a running backs coach with the Washington Commanders and Chicago Bears.
Very inspired by Jennifer and her story, especially someone who's African American, someone who is inspiring other young women like us. So it was just a really amazing experience to come here today.
King speaking just a few days before the Seahawks play in the Super Bowl wasn't planned, but what some call a coincidence, others call fate. In Yakima, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
In attendance for the event were Yakima Rotary Club members and the Yakima Police Department. There were also local high school and college students who got to ask questions.
Okay, turning now to First Alert weather. I hear somebody is wearing some special earrings.
Is this how we show earrings?
That's how I do it.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm guessing that person is Stacy, and I'm guessing I know which earrings we're talking about. Stacy, what you got?
Well, if you're a fan of the Seahawks, they call it Blue Friday, but we do remembering everyone deployed, so we wear red on Friday, and Women's Heart Health Month, so wearing red but still sporting a little blue and green there with my Seahawk earrings. So that's how that one goes. All right, Bi-Mart Skycam, let's take a look into Yakima. It's been a little bit gloomy and overcast today. Still seeing cloudy skies there tonight, 44 degrees. Your visibility is good, but we're looking at more fog to develop into the region tonight. Temps, warm side, we're well above freezing and above average for this time of year. Now, showers finally on the way Saturday night and Sunday, so we'll break up that gloomy weather pattern a little bit. It'll still be gloomy, but at least some water will be falling out of the sky. We're tracking fog and limited visibility after 9 o'clock tonight, and you can see that with our forecast going forward. So be ready for more fog and gloom for another day. Temperatures tonight staying above the freezing level. Good news there. But yeah, that patchy dense fog, we're dealing with that again. Finally, mountain rain and snow showers. So we'll see the rain first tomorrow, transitioning to snow on Sunday into Monday. And as far as your Super Bowl parties go, it's going to be a breezy, wet Sunday. Good football, indoor viewing weather, I might add. All right, more to come with your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. Now to a scam alert for you. A business in Sunnyside called Sunnyside Christian Thrift Shop is cautioning customers about a fraudulent website posing as the business. The business manager says she first became aware of it when one of her employees found it. The manager says she then notified local law enforcement and they referred her to contact Google to attempt to remove it. The manager says the site is using images from their photo library to sell items. She also adds the store will never sell items online, only in the store. An update tonight on a controversial home set to house level 3 sex offenders in Kennewick.
Yeah, neighbors near 8th Avenue and Edison say new drone video shows just how close that home is to children and families. From the ground, it's hard to see the full picture, but from the air, neighbors say the concerns become impossible to ignore. Drone video shot by a nearby resident shows a bird's eye view of the neighborhood surrounding the home planned for level 3 and higher sex offenders, including nearby homes, playgrounds, pools, and busy streets.
These nasty, sick individuals, in my opinion, have discovered, a way to profit off of this.
Isaac Romero says he recorded the footage to show just how visible nearby homes and yards are from the property and how little separation exists.
And that's the thing, is getting that bird's eye view, seeing up from the top, and, we go into, being able to just see from their, porch area. But from a bird's eye view, you can see the busy road of Edison and the traffic that goes through here. You can see the church right off to the side. And then you see these beautiful homes that have, big acre lots.
Romero tells me that lack of fencing and visibility raises serious safety concerns, especially in an area he says is heavily trafficked by children and seniors. The property manager did tell us that he is planning on adding fencing to the property, but according to Joe Field, it's unclear what that will look like.
We just want people to see, why we are, so angry about this, because this is designed for families, not for these individuals. These individuals should have a special place, and it's not here.
Romero also worries neighbors could be left paying the price financially and emotionally for decisions made at the state level.
Read the stories on these sexually violent predators. Okay, and read the definition and understand the difference between the levels. There's clear definition, okay, and there's huge difference.
Neighbors are scheduled to protest outside the home once again this weekend. They welcome anyone to come with signs in hand from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. That's tomorrow on Saturday. Wendy?
Now to another story we've been following for you. Ben Franklin Transit CEO Thomas Drost is now on paid administrative leave following misconduct allegations. Concerns about possible workplace environment and financial decisions, including awarding contracts to friends and family, have surfaced. An email to staff today confirmed his voluntary leave, aiming to minimize distractions during the ongoing investigation. Brian Lubansky steps in as interim CEO.
Now to the Washington State Legislature, a wildfire prevention bill with roots in rural Washington is moving to the next step in Olympia. The state Senate unanimously passed Senate Bill 5919, sponsored by 9th District Senator Mark Schossler. The bill encourages voluntary partnerships between fire districts and insurance companies to reduce wildfire risk tied to agricultural work. The idea is simple: reward farmers who take extra steps to prevent fires, much like safe driver or good student discounts in auto insurance.
This is about as painless a way as I could think of to help our fire districts, who they are us, and help our producers and our rural Washington residents.
We do want to point out that fire officials in Franklin County have already voiced support, saying incentives could help reduce dangerous activity during red flag warning days. Senate Bill 5919 now heads to the Washington House for further consideration.
Voters in the Columbia School District will decide the future of 2 replacement levies when they head to the polls on Tuesday.
Yeah, district leaders tell us they are key to maintaining programs that students rely on. New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia breaks down the levies.
The Columbia School District is asking voters to approve 2 replacement levies on the February ballot, the Educational Programs and Operations Levy and the Capital Technology Levy. Superintendent Todd Hilberg says the Educational Programs and Operations Levy would stay at the rate voters have already approved, $3.30 per $1,000 of assessed property value.
The EP&O levy helps fund the day-to-day learning experiences for our students. That includes staff positions, extracurricular activities, athletics, transportation, and student supports that aren't fully funded by the state.
The second measure, the Capital Technology Levy, is set to expire and focuses on keeping schools safe, modern, and connected through student devices, classroom technology, network security, and communication systems.
Capital Technology Levy is a slight increase in rate, and that is just due to, it was passed 4 years ago, and the rate has gone up just because the costs of student devices, classroom technology, all our network security and contracts, communication systems, those rates increase to maintain those systems.
That levy is set at 34 cents per $1,000 of assessed property value. Hilberg says the 2 levies serve different purposes.
They fund separate categorical pieces. So some fund staff and the athletics and extracurricular and transportation. That comes out of the EP&O. And the capital levy does specifically for us, it does technology. Some people do different things with capital levies. They'll do infrastructure, sometimes they'll do transportation, but ours is targeted just for technology and the supports that we use here in our district.
He adds the goal is not expansion, but maintaining current programs.
They were current measures that we're already using to help support programs in our schools. They're supporting staff, they're supporting our classroom technology, they're supporting athletics, transportation, student programs, extracurricular, band, the arts. So without these measures, we'd be moving backwards in terms of programs and what we're able to offer our students and our community.
Together, the levies make up about 18% of the district's general fund revenue, and without them, the district could face potential cuts. Reporting in Burbank, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Hilberg says if the levies fail, the district could reconvene as a community, group, and board of directors to analyze the results and determine next steps.
Your news live at 6 is just getting started. Up next, 2 underdog teams make it to the most popular event in American sports. We are live once again in San Jose this hour, where the celebrations are continuing.
And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Will it be a wet weekend on the way? Find out when the rain could hit your area when we come back.
I have 2 options for you to take a look at. What do you think?
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Fast removal, fast installation. Our remodels take only days, not weeks, so you can love your bathroom sooner. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Good morning, world.
And good morning, blood.
Dr. T?
Bleeding gums can lead to serious dental work. Only Crest antibacterial technology kills 99% of bacteria to stop bleeding gums. Crest.
When I made my Botox Cosmetic appointment,
I was nervous that I might look overdone.
I wanted results that looked like me.
What was important to me was that I still look like me, just with fewer lines.
I'm happy with my results.
So happy that my results are natural looking. Booking a consultation, it's a way to take time for you.
Botox Cosmetic effects may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping or swelling. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
I'm the one and only Delphina.
I'm the one and only Olivia.
And I'm the one and only Claire. And I got treated with the one and only Botox Cosmetic.
Find a licensed Botox Cosmetic specialist at BotoxCosmetic.com.
It's Heart Health Awareness Month. Symptoms of heart problems could include indigestion, heartburn, or extreme fatigue. More at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Heart Healthy Month, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
If you're hurt in an accident, the fight for justice begins.
But you don't have to face it
alone.
Abeda Nelson attorneys are the accident experts.
Taking on insurance companies and winning for our clients, because your fight
is our fight.
We've been doing this for over 40 years.
We don't quit and we don't back down.
From medical bills to lost wages,
we'll work to get everything you deserve.
Abeda Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Life happens. Lucky for you, the new ICCU Central Plus checking account comes with benefits, including cell phone protection.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
That's right. Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
Apple Valley News Now's Young Hearts thanks Shelby's Floral and Hapo Community Credit Union for supporting Bikes for Tykes. If you know a child who needs a bike but can't afford one, click Bikes for Tykes on our website. From Shelby's Floral, Hapo Community Credit Union, and Apple Valley News Now.
This newscast sponsored by Walker's Furniture and Mattress.
All right, the countdown officially on, Austin. With only 2 days left until Super Bowl 60, fans are not waiting to get the party started.
Our live coverage continues tonight in the heart of downtown San Jose with a sold-out block party that includes performances with many artists outside of City Hall.
And that's where we find Jack Wallace from our sister station. So, Jack, are these fans ready for Sunday's big matchup?
It's just absolutely crazy here in downtown San Jose. We have over 15,000 people tonight that are going to be planning to pack in to watch Kehlani. Now, she's not on stage yet, but she's going to be here in not too long performing for all these fans, trying to get rowdy, trying to get excited for what is a fantastic week, all leading up to Super Bowl 60. You know, here's one of the many spots people are getting excited because San Jose not only has this, they have March Madness games coming up, they have the World Cup games coming up, so very busy time in the southern side here of the Bay. And even one of the Seahawks fans we talked to that was here was, yes, there are a few of them around. He had a Kenneth Walker jersey on. He was all excited about being here to represent his home team, even though he's from and has all these ties here in the Bay Area. He said it was nice to kind of get a little bit of bite back with it, too. Fun fact, too, the guy who ran and helped organize this whole event, helping bring Kehlani here, is actually an Inland Northwest native. Get that. He ends up coming here to help expand his music career, and it's a lot of fun for him to get this going. So a lot of fun being out here in San Jose. We have more stuff coming up for y'all later on in the show. A little more about the Seahawks. Last injury report coming out today. You won't want to miss who the Seahawks are in, out, how they're looking ahead of this big game. Lots of fun getting ready for Super Bowl 60. We'll catch y'all later in the show. I'm Jack Wallace, reporting live here at Apple Valley Sports.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Look like a rowdy crowd, huh? All right, live look outside in Pasco tonight. Dust Devil Sky Cam. Traffic is moving along. It's been another gloomy day, and unfortunately, we'll be dealing with that for the next few days. Now, the good news is rain finally moving in. Temperatures staying warm, well above our average for this time of year. Look at the temperatures around the region. Now we're finally starting to see some 30-degree temps here in the foothills. Everybody else still sitting in the 40s, including in the mountains. All right, here's the transition. All of this stuff finally moving around instead of just sitting on top of us. That system starting to develop out on the coast. We're tracking fog through the region, and it's been foggy in pockets in different areas around the region. But right now, visibility is looking good all around the area. So that's going to change as the night moves on. We'll see that fog starting to pick up and be patchy in most of our areas, with visibility as low as a quarter of a mile in some of our regions, so be safe out there. Let's talk rain. We've got it coming finally. Saturday morning, you'll start to see the rain there in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Unfortunately, for the mountain goers, it's going to be rain there and not snow to start with. We'll see those showers kind of staying north of the Tri-Cities for most of the day on Saturday. By Saturday evening, though, that's when we'll start to see the rain showers here in the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues and northeastern Oregon. More rain rain continues in the mountains until we get late night. That's when the big snow starts to come, and that's when the heavy showers continue to move right on through the region. We could even see a tiny bit of snow here in the Blues. The majority of our snow is going to be across the mountain passes. Now, the upper elevations, however, on Sunday, some of that snow is going to be reaching pass level, so you're certainly going to want to check those pass reports. Look for the showers to continue, and then we'll start to see those Blue Mountains develop some snow showers. So slushy, snowy mountain passes, 10 a.m. Sunday through 4 p.m. Monday. If you're traveling this weekend across the passes, check the pass report. Temperatures are still staying warm, mainly in our region. We're going to see temperatures climbing as we get into Monday, where they're going to peak out, and then we'll start to see things dip down, but still well above the average for this time of year. Our overnight lows also peak on Saturday night. We'll start to see those freezing temperatures roll in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, right around the freezing level. So enjoy these warmer, above average temperatures tonight through the area. Get ready for a great game in Santa Clara. Temperatures are going to be pretty mild in the 60s with partly sunny skies for most of the day. There's only a very slight chance of rain, but at least they're not playing in the snow. If the Super Bowl was back east, no bueno, would not be good. There's the fog. There's your wet day on Sunday, and there's your temperature starting to slightly cool into next week. Here's what it looks like in Yakima with that fog developing Saturday, those rain showers on Sunday. Temperatures peak on Monday at 50, then they slide back down into the 40s for the rest of next week. We're staying in the 40s in the Kittitas Valley and in Ellensburg. Look at those rain showers again. You'll start to see those showers midday or so on Saturday, and then later on for the rest of us. Walla Walla also going to be dealing with some fog late tonight, early tomorrow, transitioning to rain, and looks like a little sunshine on the horizon for next week. And in Hermiston, look for that fog, rainy day Sunday, and better conditions Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So a little bit of sunshine in the forecast. I like to see that. It's about time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, right? We need it.
Now stick around, because at 6:30, I'll have your ski report, and I'll give you some of those exciting snow totals finally coming to our ski resorts. So.
She's really upselling it here.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't wait to see these exciting
Everybody's
snow
calling. You don't know at my house. I have to hear all about it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
All right, well, we're going to tell you all about it coming up. We're also going to tell you about this. Most women don't realize it's their biggest threat. The simple steps that could save your life.
Jack, when you look back on 75 years...
Oh, I'm not looking back. I'm bringing back my Chicken Supreme. It comes in a combo and munchie meal. This juicy fan favorite starts at just $5.49. Are you writing this down? Get the Chicken Supreme munchie meal with collectible Jibby. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. And now that we've combined networks, T-Mobile covers more places than ever before. America's best network just got bigger. Join now and your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. T-Mobile and US Cellular, better together.
Join your Tri-City Americans for Pink Ice Night, Saturday, February 7th at the Toyota Center. The puck drops at 6:05 as the Americans play on pink-colored ice in support of the fight against breast cancer. Special Pink Ice jerseys and exclusive merchandise will be available. That's Pink Ice Night, Saturday, February 7th. Don't miss a meaningful night of hockey.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We are here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
Some mornings, I get a little extra help. Memories are made in the kitchen. Find the right appliance to make more of them at Fred's.
At Fred's Appliance, all Bosch appliances are on sale. Save up to $300 on select Bosch dishwashers. Swing by Fred's Appliance today. We sell appliances, only appliances.
A new head coach and a new attitude, but it's still the most exciting game in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh my!
Seattle Kraken Hockey.
That's hockey, baby!
Seattle Kraken Hockey, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
These other guys don't have protein like me. Up to 35 grams in my protein bowls, or try my 2 for $6 Jack Wraps. If I'm saying something that's not true, do something about it. Try my protein bowls and Jack Wraps. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Welcome back, everybody. Today is Wear Red Day. We are getting in on this. It's very important. It's all for Heart Health Month and the Go Red for Women movement.
Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen has more on what experts say women and families can do to help protect their hearts.
Cardiovascular disease claims a woman's life roughly every 80 seconds and affects nearly 45% of women over 20. Yet fewer than 6 in 10 women realize heart disease is their leading threat. Awareness and action are key. Personal trainer Joe Thornton says improving heart health doesn't have to be overwhelming. It starts with small, achievable steps.
The first step is just moving. I mean, it could be simple as walking a dog, going on a family walk at night, anything like that. Just start getting your body acclimated to moving. You don't have to necessarily just jump in the fire off rip. It's a process, right? And I tell everybody all the time, it's not necessarily a 30-day challenge, it's a lifestyle change.
Thornton demonstrates beginner-friendly moves you can do anywhere, from bodyweight squats and wall push-ups to short cardio circuits.
So your heart rate is gonna get up, whether it's doing jumping jacks, like we could do 50 jumping jacks, right? And you'll get your heart rate going up. But understand 50 is a large number, so start small and build.
Nutrition is equally important. Thornton recommends small, sustainable changes.
I mean, it starts with your breakfast, low cholesterol. Try to find foods that has low cholesterol, things like that that's gonna help benefit your heart, you know, and things that you can moving around, help benefit your heart as well. It's just, the hardest part I tell everybody is just asking for help.
The American Heart Association also stresses knowing your numbers, understanding your risk factors, and building lifelong healthy habits. Even small steps, consistent exercise, balanced meals, and awareness can significantly reduce cardiovascular risk. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Alrighty, Dan, so wear red, move a little more, eat a little smarter, and check in with your doctor. There you have it. Coming up next in our 6:30 half hour, Kennewick educators campaign for replacement levies, the programs and jobs hanging in the balance.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
You know what's all good? Zero heartburn. That's why I take Prilosec OTC. Just one pill a day blocks heartburn before it starts. Unlike my friend here popping antacids all day. Give me those. Prilosec OTC. One pill, zero heartburn. All good.
Every Sunday night, he can't sleep. But not this Sunday.
When you really need to sleep, ZzzQuil has no equal. Get the deeply restorative sleep you need. ZzzQuil, not for colds, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
The journey on Rocky Mountaineer has been incredible so far. It feels like you can reach out and touch the mountains, and I've never felt so taken care of. You really just have to be here.
Experience the Canadian Rockies by Luxury Rail. Rocky Mountaineer.
Power up, America. The Ford President's Day sales event is here. Save on the vehicles that will take you places, give you a surge of productivity, and a new sense of freedom. So, head to your local Ford dealer, because it's time to get in the driver's seat. Get a 2025 Bronco Sport Big Bend starting at just $27,800, plus a 2-year maintenance plan. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
The savings continue at Bi-Mart with our latest savings book. Bonus zone savings include select Pepsi brand 12-packs, buy 2, get 2 free. 14-ounce cans of Nally chili are 2 for $4. Other store-wide savings include Savory Prime's duck jerky for dogs at $6 off. 1 gallon of Prestone's 50/50 antifreeze and coolant is $7.99. And find Brawny 8-roll double paper towels for $13.99. Find these great savings and more now at employee-owned Bi-Mart.
Prosser's most colorful adventure is at Splat It. Throw paint, get messy, and have a blast. For kids, adults, parties, and nights out, Splat It has it all. Book now at splatitnw.com.
It's the second largest ski area in Washington, with views to match the awesome skiing.
On a clear day like today, we can see all the way to Canada. It's stunning.
Fly the Northwest.
We are a hidden gem.
Apple Valley News Now at 6, Tuesday.
Next DT. Hi, I'm Mira Sorvino, and this is my ET Then and Now.
From the roles that made her to the people who shaped her.
What I wouldn't give to hug him now.
Next DT.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
Pasco's growing pains hit the pavement, the funding proposal to tackle growing maintenance demands.
Plus, from overlooked to Super Bowl MVP, how Yakima native Cooper Kupp is staying connected to his roots.
The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
I'm excited for this Super Bowl weekend.
It's going to be great. Yes. Weather,
meh, yeah.
But that's okay because, you know, everybody's going to be inside watching the game for the most part, I think.
Yes.
But I know some skiers out there might be wondering, like, you know, maybe trying to get in some runs on Saturday.
Yeah.
But Stacy, how's it going to be looking out there?
Well, I know in past years when the Seahawks weren't playing, we went Super Bowl Sunday skiing. So this weekend, there's a good news, bad news scenario. Look at this. This was up at Schweitzer Mountain today. Look at the cloud cover, that bank of clouds hanging over the lake. But then you get up here and it's beautiful and sunny. So I saw a lot of happy faces hitting those slopes today. Good news, we'll start there. Morning showers move in. Finally, a little bit of a break and some moisture coming our way. Bad news, temperatures are still warm. So that initial moisture that comes in is going to be rain in our mountains. It's not going to transition to snow until overnight because look at these daytime highs of 38, even at Schweitzer Mountain. We're going to see some rain going on there. Bluewood, 45 degrees, no moisture yet. They have to wait for it. And then at White Pass, we're going to see a little mixed precip, so kind of a rain mix with snow, but temperatures again warm. Now, snow totals, wait for it. This is going to make some people very, very happy because we haven't seen numbers like this in a while. About an inch on Saturday for White Pass. Everybody else, nope. But then take a look at Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. That's when we could see some measurable snow falling in our mountains. So once again, get out there and enjoy it. Get that vitamin D. Grab some of that fresh powder on Super Sunday. That's your Schweitzer Mountain ski report. All right, I'll have your first alert full weather forecast coming up. Austin, Wendy.
Talking your voice, your vote now. Dozens of Kennewick School District educators gathered at Columbia Center Boulevard last night, showing support for the district's 2 replacement levies. These are both on the ballot this upcoming Tuesday. They held signs and waved at cars passing down the boulevard. They want to help spread the word about the vote. Educators say the levies help pay for special education, technology, and security, as well as the salaries of hundreds of workers, including paraeducators educators, librarians, and school nurses.
If you have somebody in the Kennewick School District, your child, one of your friends that works for the Kennewick School District, this is very, very important for us to pass, only because we don't want to get rid of anybody.
Ballots are due Tuesday, February 10th. Polls officially close at 8 p.m.
All right, staying in Kennewick now, Tri-Cities nonprofit is helping young adults facing homelessness build a path to independence. Snipes H3, based in Kennewick, provides housing, mentorship, and life skills training for people ages 18 to 24. The program focuses on education, job readiness, and personal development through a structured weekly schedule that can include classes, group meetings, and volunteer work. The founder says the goal is to build confidence and stability while challenging misconceptions about young adults experiencing instability.
There's been a huge stigma behind today's young adults, how they don't want to work and, and very emotionally distraught and, just can't get out of their own way. Well, we've shown with the young adults that we've already had that that's not necessarily true.
Snipes H3 has been operating in Kennewick for several years and estimates it has helped hundreds of young adults through housing, mentoring, and community outreach programs, with leaders saying the mission is to give people not just temporary help, but the tools to build a stable future.
Pasco City leaders are discussing a possible transportation benefit district, a funding tool aimed at keeping up with the city's growing road maintenance needs. During a recent city council presentation, staff explained that a transportation benefit district could generate new local revenue dedicated to transportation projects, including street maintenance, repairs, and other improvements. Officials say the conversation comes as the city continues to grow and the demand for road maintenance increases while some existing revenue sources have remained relatively flat. Currently, some of that work is supported through the city's overlay fund, which is restricted to resurfacing projects and funded in part through earmarked utility tax revenue, a system staff say has helped but can have limitations.
2.5% of utility taxes go to overlay taxes because at one point council has earmarked those revenues to go for overlay and used for overlay of street funds only.
The Transportation Benefit District remains part of an ongoing discussion for council, which is reviewing possible funding options and how a district could help support long-term street maintenance in the future.
All right, new in our 6:30 half hour, Yakima's very own Cooper Kupp is back in the Super Bowl, this time with the team he grew up rooting for.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable spoke with Kupp's high school coach about his Yakima roots.
Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl MVP. Now a household name, it wasn't always that way. When the Yakima native finished his high school football career at Davis High School, he still hadn't received an offer to play in college.
And I've had times where I felt like I was doing everything right, and I couldn't find a way to make it happen.
According to his former high school offensive coordinator, Jay Dumas, determination was a trait Kupp always had, even before others believed in him.
Kids thought that it was weird about him in terms of not eating fast food and wearing ankle weights to school and platform shoes that, would help his calf muscles so he could jump higher. Some of the things that, people thought was weird about him was really just a testament to how focused he was at a really young age.
Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Kupp joined the Seahawks prior to this season, the team he grew up rooting for. In the Super Bowl in his first season back home, it means that much more.
To see him at the highest pinnacle of football and doing it, for the home team certainly adds a little bit more element of special for sure.
The joy of playing this game is because I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I was made to be here. I was made to do this.
And Kupp hasn't forgotten about where he came from. During training camp, Kupp invited Dumas, now the head coach at Davis, along with the current football team to attend a Seahawks practice.
But to be able to connect the dots with Cooper and say he's from our hometown was really a special experience for us and the kids.
The state of Washington was already rooting for a Seattle Super Bowl victory. But for those in Yakima, seeing Cup hoist the Lombardi Trophy in a Seahawks uniform would make it that much sweeter. In Yakima, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Jake, thank you for that report. The Cup family is one of only 5 football families to have 3 generations of NFL players. All right, we are sticking with Super Bowl coverage coming up next. With football's biggest night almost here, the pregame festivities already underway. We're live once again in San Jose, where the fans are taken to the streets for the party.
Aw, can't wait to see that, and can't wait to see what's in store for the weekend. Stacy has your full First Alert weather forecast after this.
This President's Day, Pure Talk is honoring Lincoln and Jackson by offering unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month. Meanwhile, Big Wireless is acting like it's Ben Franklin Day, charging families hundreds of dollars for the same 5G service. What's up with that? Benjamin Franklin wasn't even a president. Stop paying Big Wireless big money for the same service and hang on to your Benjamins by switching to an American wireless company that is truly unprecedented. Pure Talk.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
At Legends Casino Hotel, we believe the perfect meal begins long before it reaches the table. That's why we partner exclusively with Royal Ranch, a family farm right here in Washington. From Royal Ranch to Legends, every cut of beef we serve begins on land cared for by people who believe in feeding their community responsibly. These cattle are pasture-raised, nourished through a regenerative loop that gives back to the soil and sustains the planet. For us, it's more than food. It's tradition, it's respect for the land, and pride in the people who make it possible. Treat yourself to all-natural pasture-raised, flame-broiled steaks, or melt in your mouth succulent prime rib. Try one of our towering burger creations, the legendary Mount Hood and Mount Adams. Stacked high with all your favorite fixing to satisfy the heartiest appetites and deliver a flavor experience that's bold, memorable, and unmistakably Northwest. From the first sizzle to the last bite, every dish tells a story. Taste the trust. Taste the tradition. Taste Royal Ranch beef, proudly crafted and executed by our culinary trained professionals at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish, Washington. Always local, always better, always legendary.
Why wait? The President's Day sale is here early at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores. And for a limited time, we're doubling down on discounts. It's the perfect time to refresh your space and save big so you can make the most of your tax refund and find a deal you'll love. Plus, with special 5-year financing until 2031, you can get that new theater sofa, dining set, or bedroom set and pay over time. On now at Walker's.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel provides the full spectrum of orthopedic care.
A lot of times when I talk to patients, they're in so much pain that they can't do their hobbies. We can use the machine to balance the knee before we make any bony resections, and then that will hopefully translate to a faster recovery and a better, more natural feeling knee.
To learn more about services including robotic joint replacement at Prosser Orthopedic Center, visit prosserhealth.org.
Culligan helps you take control of your home's water with the world's most efficient softeners and drinking water systems. Culligan also gives you more control of your wallet with a variety of payment options. For better water and finances that fit, contact your local Inland Northwest Water expert today.
All right, folks, our countdown to the Super Bowl continues. Let's check back in with Jack Wallace from our sister station. He's standing by in San Jose before the Seahawks prepare to take the field on Sunday.
Yes, Jack is from our sister station. So, Jack, there are several events across the city tonight, but we want to know what is so unique about this block party.
Well, it's not really
too often that you have an artist that just won 2 Grammys come to this event. Well, Kehlani is that offer tonight. She's going down in downtown San Jose. We have a crazy amount of fans all around us, over 15,000 people piling on in right near City Hall, getting excited for the main event tonight coming up in not too long. We chatted a little bit with the guy who actually brought Kehlani here. Fun fact, he's from the Inland Northwest, credits a lot of his development there, moving into the Bay Area to help get everything set up and have this kind of career that he's had. It's really amazing. We've seen fans from all across the NFL at this event. We've seen people that are with a lot of course, Raiders and 49ers gear on being local. We did see a Seahawks fan talk to us a little bit about what it feels like to be in enemy territory, potentially win a Super Bowl in enemy territory. And with this Seahawks team coming up this weekend, they're just looking more and more healthy and ready to go. Nick Emenwari heard that he might have that injury scare. Not anymore. He is all clear for the Super Bowl. That ankle injury is done. Sam Darnold, that oblique has been bothering him. That is all okay. So it's been great to see the Seahawks team healthy, return, ready to go for Super Bowl 60 coming up this Sunday. Reporting in San Jose, I'm Jack Wallace, Apple Valley Sports.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Looks like a fun party. All right, let's take a live look in Ellensburg, Central Washington rodeo cam. They've been working on the rodeo grounds. We've been watching them during the daylight hours, and you guys can check that out too on our website or our Apple Valley News Now weather app. 41 degrees. Our feels like temp is 37. The good news is our visibility is still looking pretty good tonight. However, we're watching for fog to roll into the area a little bit later. Look at our temps. 40s, pretty good. We're starting to see the 30s here, cooling down in Pendleton and in Walla Walla and Dayton tonight. But temperatures on the warm side, here it comes. Finally, it's about time. We have the system finally breaking out. That high pressure is moving out. We've got a system moving in off the coast, and that's going to bring some much needed rain and mountain snow. As far as visibility goes tonight, looking pretty good all around, although we do see a little bit of fog starting to develop out towards Ellensburg, Sunnyside, and even in Walla Walla. Be watching for reduced visibility after about 9 o'clock tonight through about 9 a.m. tomorrow. Some places might keep the fog a little later. It'll clear out of Ellensburg because the rain showers are going to hit there first tomorrow. In fact, we can see that here on Futurecast around 9-10 o'clock in the morning. That's when we're going to start to see those showers kind of move through the Kittitas Valley and the Yakima Valley. Kind of hit or miss Tri-Cities for the afternoon. Will just be kind of cloudy and gloomy for most of the day, but then cue up the showers by Saturday night. Unfortunately, the rain hits the mountains as rain showers, but as the night progresses and the temperatures drop, that's when we'll see that snow move into the region. So much needed snow in our mountains, much needed rain in our lower elevations. That is the outlook going into even Monday. Here's Super Bowl Sunday. Now, if you were planning on traveling across the passes, you'll want to check. Most of the snow should be up in the upper elevations, but we could be seeing some of that at pass level, causing some travel difficulties. So look for slushy, snowy mountain passes beginning Sunday morning through Monday evening. And our temperatures are still very warm for this time of year. In fact, we've been staying several degrees above average, 4 or 5 all week, but check it out. On Monday, we go 10 degrees above normal. Our temperatures will cool down slightly in the first part of next week, but still in the 50s. Overnight lows will finally die down or get down to that freezing level the early part of next week. Our overnight lows tonight are staying above freezing as well, with everybody in the 30s. All right, let's take a look at that 7-day planner. Look for the fog, look for the rain on the big game day. That's all right. I'm going to be in snacking, watching the game, of course, and of course, my favorite thing is the commercials. And then we'll see temperatures continuing on in the 50s for the rest of the week. Yakima has that fog, 40s, 50 on Monday, and then we cool back down into the 40s. Look at those overnight lows starting to get chilly in Yakima at night. Ellensburg, look for those showers a little bit earlier and the fog to move out because of the rain. And we are going to see some breezy winds along with this system. So first time we've really had some air movement in our area. Walla Walla looking at fog. We see those showers on Sunday, Monday, and then it looks like a little bit of sunshine for the rest of the week. And there's the outlook for Hermiston. Also nice and warm Sunday and Monday, cooling down slightly with overnight lows dropping down around freezing Monday and Tuesday night. So good news is air's moving, some snow's coming to the mountains, a little bit of rain. We get out of the gloom, kind of, because cloudy skies and rain, you know. Yeah. But at least it's not the fog that's just not. I would rather it rain than just sit there and be gloomy all day long. So that's just me.
There you go. Well, yeah. I don't mind the rain, so
okay.
We welcome that a little bit, right? We need
Absolutely, we need that.
Well, coming up and what's trending, will the Super Bowl hangover hit the workplace Monday? Why millions of Americans could choose recovery over paychecks.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Is your bundle a bundle of joy? Do you celebrate your contract's anniversary? No? You should meet Ziply Fiber. High-speed fiber optic internet means more freedom, more reliability, more speed on all your family's devices, all at the same time. Happily ever faster. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans start at $20 a month.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, Dr. Tegan Goodell, is now caring for patients in Prosser and Walla Walla. Dr. Goodell provides advanced care in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine injuries, including surgery of the shoulder, elbow, knee, and ankle. Get back to doing what you love. Call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or visit prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits, including 24/7 telehealth.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account? On it.
Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
For 50 years, Shelby's Floral has been your homegrown neighbor, spreading love and beauty for every occasion. This Valentine's season, express your heart with our stunning custom floral arrangements, vibrant live plants, elegant silk florals, and charming home decor. Our experienced designers are passionate about helping you create the perfect bouquet that says I love you in an unforgettable way. Visit us today on Clearwater in Kennewick. Celebrating love is what we do best, and we can't wait to help you make this Valentine's Day extra special. Shelby's Floral, we're more than just your flower shop.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
We are the Dillos. We are from Northern Kentucky. Being out in a rural area, coverage is pretty hit and miss with other carriers. So switching to T-Mobile solved a lot of problems that we had.
I'm able to use T-Satellite now. We've got coverage no matter where we're at.
America's best network meets off-the-grid satellite coverage with T-Satellite. And now, for a limited time, get our most value-packed plan ever. Families can save over $1,000 a year versus Verizon and AT&T on streaming, satellite, and more benefits that they leave out.
Skiing with incredible views. Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News now at 6 Tuesday.
A record number of U.S. employees plan to miss work the Monday after the Super Bowl. That's according to a survey from workforce platform UKG.
It estimates 26.2 million people will be absent. That beats last year's record by about 4 million.
Most survey respondents say they're using PTO or swapping shifts. About 5 million say they'll just call in sick or just not show up.
Oh no. No call, no show.
Oh, I'm feeling kind of, I don't know. I might be coming down with something.
Case of the Mondays is what you're coming down with.
Just kidding.
All right, what's coming up next?
All right, your reason to smile, stay with us.
So what do you think about these?
Yeah, we're gonna take...
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Don't relocate, renovate. As your needs change, update your bathroom with aging and accessibility solutions designed to keep the space safe and stylish. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Meet Jan. She's enjoying a beautiful day outdoors with friends and family. She's also managing her type 2 diabetes by taking Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell. You see, once daily Jardiance can help lower your A1C. Jardiance works 24/7 in your body to flush out some sugar. And for adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease, Jardiance can reduce the risk of cardiovascular death too.
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and infection between and around the anus and genitals. Both may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in men and women, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness, or swelling between the anus and genitals. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss. Call your doctor right away if you have new pain or tenderness, sores, ulcers, or infection in your legs or feet.
So ask your doctor about Jardiance, the little pill with a big story to tell.
Are you suffering with constant agonizing knee pain? Have you been told that you have arthritis or are bone on bone? Is knee pain making simple activities like walking stairs or kneeling impossible? If this sounds familiar, the next 60 seconds could change your life. Do not let knee pain control your life any longer. Our powerful program addresses the underlying causes of knee pain without masking symptoms. There is no use of drugs, injections, or surgery. Do not miss this opportunity. Call now to see if we can help. If you qualify for care, day one we will perform a trial treatment. Please listen carefully. You will know by the end of the first visit whether or not we can help you. Do not hesitate. Call now. You don't need to suffer any longer. Call right now to see if you qualify for our program that has transformed thousands of lives. Call before it's too late and take the first step towards the knee pain relief you deserve.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
Saturday primetime, Rockets, Thunder, Warriors, Lakers on ABC.
We are back now with live breaking news just into the Apple Valley News Now newsroom. Take a look at your screen. Several firefighters from Richland and Kennewick are on the scene of this fire. It's at an apartment complex on McMurray Street in the city of Richland.
A very active scene. This fire broke out around 5:45 tonight. The east side of McMurray Street is shut down as firefighters work the scene. It is unknown right now if anyone was hurt in this, but of course we will keep you updated at applevalley.newsnow.com and on our social media platforms as well.
Okay, Stacey Lee is here with a final look at your forecast and the reason to smile.
That's right. It's a super weekend. And yeah, let's take a look at our screen right now. Keep those weather. What a beautiful photograph. Thank you, Stu, for sending this one in. Gorgeous view there. QR code. Take a picture of that with your phone and keep getting those pictures on your phone and go ahead and send those right in to us. That's thanks to Lifetime Dental. That was one of my favorites of the week. So keep those photos coming. All right, let's recap. We got those showers coming Saturday, Sunday, finally. We could see some slushy mountain passes. If you have any travel over the passes, check them out. If you want to go skiing, Sunday's your day. But Saturday's not going to be too shabby either, other than the rain or the mixed precip. So I personally don't like to ski in the rain, so don't. But you choose. Temperatures are staying on the mild side. And yes, do watch out for that fog developing late tonight and lasting at least through the early morning hours, but should start to clear off fog-wise. Cloudy skies, and you can see those rain showers picking up in the afternoon. So yeah. Not a bad forecast. No. I see nachos, guacamole, and some of those square things. I don't know how it works. I just give them my money.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Good luck. That sounds very tasty. All right. That'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us.
Go Seahawks.
Yeah,
Go Hawks.
Have a great weekend.